Hello, friends. Good evening. Professor Shadow here, and just checking that we're live. Bear with me 1 second. The initial to make sure that we're live. Yeah, I'm live on one. It could be live on two. Yes. Yes. Good evening, friends. Professor Shadow here on a Sunday evening with the coffee, of course, with the classic Wolfman shirt. Just for a quick catch up on a Sunday evening, as always. So every Sunday I jump on here live just to go over what we are getting on with and what's coming up in the week, what we've done, or what I've done, I should say, not we. Unless I have multiple personalities, I don't know. But what I've done this week, so we are going to show you. I keep saying we. Going to keep saying that now. Am I live? Yes, we're still going. Just cut out for a second there. I'm just going to recheck one more time that we're live. Cool. Got it. We're live. Great. So let's go over and have a look at what I got up to this week, and how I can show you what we've been doing. So I'm just going to share my screen real quick. A couple of things I have done, which I'm really, really happy about this week. Really happy about. Share screen. Share the screen. There we go. Let's do this one. I updated my cover page image. It's been a long time that I've had the old one, so I decided to update because I really like this photo that I did, these images that I did with me holding this torch. So we've updated those, so that's pretty good. Let's see what live, grab the videos up, what we've been doing. So this week, we've been busy, been pretty busy this week. So where were we last week? 7 days ago. So I got last Sunday, Crimson Dawn episode 1, the remastered. Basically, I did the intro and outro. Obviously, like I said last week, to share to the new audience so they can enjoy Crimson Dawn. And then I made a little trailer for The Pale Whisperer. Sometimes I look back in my catalogue of stories and think some of them didn't get the attention they should have got. So now that obviously we have better tools, we can create better videos, we can do better trailers. So I made a quick trailer for that. So if you've never watched this series, this saga, The Pale Whisperer, highly recommended to go and give that a look right now. And then midweek, we had the Crimson Dawn episode 2, again, remastered, which is a new intro and outro for the saga. Then part 3, which I did yesterday, got out yesterday, or Friday, got out on Friday, again, remastered. And then I made this super awesome trailer for Crimson Dawn. It came out really well. AI is getting so good. So I made a super awesome trailer for Crimson Dawn here. That was really cool. Let's have a look. These images are so good. They're so good. So if you haven't watched, if you've been thinking about getting back into Crimson Dawn and you need an excuse, just go watch this trailer presentation we did. This came out really well, really good. Look at this bit I love. So I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Demons, the original Demons. So I got the idea. I was inspired, didn't plagiarize, inspired, because in the movie, at the end, when everyone's like turned to demons, you see them scratching at the windows. So I wanted to do the whole city. It was quite difficult to do, but show the silhouettes so that like the whole city is converting into werewolves. So I think it came out pretty well. Got the idea across. So yeah, that's what we've done. And I did one more, which was this my invitation to everyone to join my community. Just get off there. There we go. My invitation for everyone to join the community. I have a school community because when you look at YouTube, it's so messed up and mixed around. You can't find anything. And like I say, some get buried. A lot of things get buried. But what I wanted to do was have everything like a library, like almost like a streaming service, the Professor Shadow streaming service. But I also wanted a community as well. So I found that over at school. And it's originally you couldn't do this. You couldn't invite people for free. But last week they did an update, and now you can bring in for free. So you can join this community for free. So just how do you find it? If you're on Facebook, look at my pinned post. If you're on YouTube, just go to the channel trailer or the description and jump in. I'm thinking later down the line that I will be doing lives in there rather than here, because I don't get anyone really come on here. So a few people, a few of our regulars. So I'm thinking maybe once we get people inside the community, we're going to do lives in there. Oh, we do have Jeanette is on. Hello, Jeanette. Very good evening to you. Great to see you on here. Yeah, we're a little bit quiet this week, but we're at that weird time, aren't we, where, clocks go back and forward in different continents. So, maybe people the times are a bit weird right now. But the most important thing is Jeanette is here. That's what really matters. That's all that matters. That's why I like to say, I've done some coaching before of people doing like live calls, and I've been in groups where they coach me how to do live calls. And I think one of the most important things is a lot of people sit and they wait for people to come on. If you got one person on, 2 people, 3 people, they're the most important people right now. They're who I'm speaking to. So yes, welcome. Hello from Florida, and we have Joy Martin Wilson. Hello, Joy. Great to see you. Florida is one of my favorite places. I often go there. I think I spend half my life in Florida, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll see you there one day. Maybe one day. But it's great to have you on this live today. How's your week been? Yeah, it's been good. It's been busy, of course. Been really busy. Been so many updates happening right now. But yes, it's been busy, but it's been, what's the word? It's been creative. I've really enjoyed revisiting the Crimson Dawn series and rebranding, pushing that out. That's really good. I've really enjoyed working on my Facebook followers and rebranding the YouTube, rebranding Facebook. It's been fun. Currently working. I must admit, I'm rebranding all this, and then I watched this movie yesterday. I actually watched The Conjuring: The Last Rites. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Conjuring: The Last Rites. I watched that, and I was watching it, and it was okay. But I had some ideas, Professor Shadow ideas, as to how this could work for us, because I'm not going to give it away, but I'm in the middle. I've created the first part of this story. heavily, of course, using a new piece of software that I have, and it's looking pretty good so far. I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm introducing a brand new character into the Shadowverse, brand new character. And as you can guess, it's not going to be powerful. He's not going to have major powers, but he's going to think. And that's the key. That's the key to everything. But yes, I'm not going to give too much away because it's still in progress. It may not come to anything. I may get halfway and then throw it in the bin. I've done that a few times, but so far I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it. But like I say, I'm busy rebranding the Crimson Dawn. I've got to upload all 3 parts. The first 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put it on tonight to upload. It's big, and then in a couple of days. No, not similar. I can't give it away. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't give it. But I had this idea. I was watching Conjuring Last Rites, and for me, it was like. Actually, I don't know if I can say this, but when you see like the spirits, for example, I'm there going, well, why have they got power? What have they done? So someone's been died in a horrible way. So why does that give them the power to have this extra power when they're not on this earth? They didn't have it when they're on the earth. Why should they have it now? That's as much as I'm going to say. All right. And Shelley's back from church. Hello, Shelley. John Shaw, Duncan Shaw is on. Visit by any monsters? Yeah, on Halloween I was, for sure. We had plenty of monsters knocking on my door. And I actually went around, did some trick-or-treating with Kyra. And we went around the whole estate, did a little bit of filming. So I filmed myself a little bit out. It's only in the school community that you can get that. I'm going to do a little bit more behind the scenes. If you're not in the school community, check the Facebook pin post or my description, YouTube, and join. It's free. The last week they updated it and made it free, so you can get in for free. I figure in the future, I'm probably going to be doing lives there. It seems a lot better. Henrik is on. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you on. Great to see everybody on. Don't forget, if you want to shout out, just say hi, and I'll give you a shout out right now. Literally before I came on this call, I was working. That's why I still got my T-shirt and everything on. I was working on a new project, and I got right into it, and it was like 10:02. So I had to grab a coffee real quick before I came on. But yeah, I'm excited about this new project. Let's see how it goes. Using a new piece of software to create it. It looks really interesting. It's a bit glitchy in places, and obviously can't replace actors as yet, but it's looking pretty good. And we are going to be introducing a new character to the Shadowverse, which I'm not going to tell you about. I'm just going to tease you with it, of course, tease you, but not give you. Got any spooky Christmas tales planned? I haven't. I don't plan that much, to be honest with you. I'll get, once I start, like, for example, right now, we're working on the rebranding Professor Shadow, the rebrand, and then remastering, I'll get my words out, remastering the Crimson Dawn series. Like I said to you last week, if you was on, I did a series 1.5 years ago, and it's buried. It's buried on YouTube. So I needed to bring it up because it's such a great, I put so much of myself and my energy and time into that just to have it buried on YouTube. It's not good. So I'm remastering it and re-releasing the episodes one at a time. I'm going to do it pretty quick. I'm going to probably do 3 or 4 a week. So focusing on that a lot. And then this was actually a break period for me. So I was going to have a break by remastering, because therefore I don't have to write anything, trying to have a little bit of a downtime. But of course, it's impossible. I watched this film, Conjuring Last Rites, and I had this amazing idea. So I'm working on it, and I can't give it away what it is. So do I have plans? Not really. I get inspired. So maybe when Christmas comes, I'll be inspired by something. Right now, I haven't got anything in motion for Christmas. As a werewolf, nice. They were crying, screaming, and all the kids did not like it even. And good evening, John. Great to see you on here. Welcome back. I saw lights straight to the vault door. Yeah, come on in. Don't be shy. Everyone here should be joining me inside the community. There's not much. I'm laying out. Listen, YouTube is just put your stuff out and it just buries everything. In the school community, you can have like all the werewolf tales, vampire tales, other tales, and you can subcategorize them and put them in order. So that's what I'm doing. And plus, there's a community on there where you can chat at any time. You don't have to wait for me to come on live. You can chat any time. So there's not much going on in the community just yet. I'm putting a few posts out there. But if you're on here, if you're on Facebook, go to the pin post. If you're on YouTube, go to my description. I'm sure it's in. Let me check. Better make sure it's in there. Yeah, it just, or professorshadow.com and look in the vault and join. It's free. I need to approve you. So you may have to wait for me to approve you, but I need to approve you. But come on in. Everyone here should be in there so that we can chat a little bit more. There we go. Well, you gave us a clue. Must be an evil or spirit. What's that? Oh, you gave us a. It's going to be a normal person. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a normal person. That's what I like. That's why Winter was one of my favorite characters. In the beginning, he's not a normal person now, but he was a normal person. He didn't have any powers as such, but that's what I like. I like to show the human person as the most powerful thing. I can't give it away, but when you see it, you'll understand what I'm saying. You'll understand. I was Darth Vader at Halloween. Nice. Maybe the chimney monster. Nice. Who comes for people's heat, killing them, taking their heat. Nice. Yeah, like I say, at the minute, I'm really pushing to reintroduce Crimson Dawn to the new audience, and building up. I've done. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get it up. See if I can get it up for you. Yeah, here we go. I think I have to remove that. I know you don't know what I'm doing, but I am doing something right here. Share screen. Is it this one? No, it's this one. So there you have inside our vault there. We don't have many people in there yet. So I need you to get in there because it's free. But you can see in there, of course, we have like so if you go in there, you can see what I got up to at Halloween. There you go. You see what I got up to at Halloween there. There we go. And most important thing, so it's great. It's got a great chat system in there. But this is what I was really pleased about down here. When you go to these, it's like a library. So I can actually categorize everything I've done without it just being buried on YouTube, which is annoying. So that if you're in here, you can literally watch. So you go in, you say, Professor Shadow, I've seen all your werewolf tales. Do you have any more? I've missed a few. Well, you can go here now and you can go down all of them. So this is the interesting bit. Some of them, like this one, has like 3 in there. It's like the tale from the Full Moon Society also connects to the Howling Within Her. They connect to the Last Howl. So you see how that's connected. I thought that was really cool to be able to do that. And we can go all the way down. We have to remember the Lucas and Alara series, even their part 1. You can put it all together. So it's all together. That's what's great. I love this. So this tale you've probably never even seen because it's buried. And this one because it's buried. Or this one because it's buried. And then there's one with 6 on, 2.5 hours of werewolf tales on there. And we can go back in the classroom. I haven't put anything in these ones yet. I'm doing that. So, of course, Crimson Dawn, which I'm redoing. So you've got them all in one place. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on. So I want to get everything categorized, everything in order so that we can just, if you want to watch I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for a werewolf story. So we can go there and you can find the ones you haven't watched or the ones you have watched and you want to rewatch or the ones that have been remastered. So, for example, when we get Crimson Dawn and we get the remastered version, we'll put the file remastered. So everything's in one place. I thought this was great. Great. And of course, the community is really good. So make sure you head in there because there's going to probably come a time where I'll just be going live in there and not here. The live in there is so good. So much better to communicate. All right. Let me just go. I'm going to go header. Anyone on Facebook right now? Let me have a look. Anybody? Is there anybody out there? Oh, it says I'm live. Yeah. Cool. Yes. We're there. We're there. Good. We're still going. Have to check because sometimes you don't know if it's working correctly. And we're still live on YouTube. Let's go have a look. Live. Oh, it says I'm live. Let's see. Yes, good. Okay, technology is good. Technology is working. All right, what we got? How about an evil library of books? Suckle your knowledge and mental energy. So, John. I feel like something like Netflix does that to me already. We all know what you are working on. How about an evil giant turkey monster that eats people for Thanksgiving? God. The last they hear. My goodness. The Rat King. That has to be brought up every single conversation. Every conversation. TV, the ultimate brain rotter. Have you ever tried finding something to watch on Netflix? My goodness. My goodness. What do we watch? Like I said, I watched that Conjuring Last Rites. I watched that yesterday. And then I started to watch something. We had Prime on. Prime, that was it. And there was a movie on there, something about the Borley Rectory. Borley Rectory. Who's heard of the Borley Rectory? Anyway, there was a movie on there about the Borley, Fellini 2025. So I started to put it on. Within 10 minutes, I think I was asleep. So it was a great way to help me get to sleep. Whether the movie was any good or not, I don't know. So let me know in the comments. Anybody ever heard of the Borley Rectory? Okay, because I'm going to tell you, if you have, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story about it. So I went there live. I went there live at night, at midnight. So if we get enough people, I'll tell you a quick story about the Borley Rectory that I went to at midnight many years ago, in my younger days. Okay, I'll tell you anyway. Oh, Jeanette knows. Jeanette, well done, Jeanette. So there's this place, and it's not actually that far from where I am right now. So it's the rectory doesn't exist anymore. It burnt down many years ago, but supposedly it was the most haunted house or haunted place in the UK. And there's like many different ghosts and things like that are supposedly haunting where the rectory used to be and the old church. Well, anyway, me and my cousin, who's not with us anymore, so I miss you, man. I really miss him a lot. I miss him a lot. It was good to stay. He lived with me for a couple of years when he was down on his luck. Nice guy. Unfortunately, he's not with us. He's the same age as me, but he's not with us anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, still thinking about you, man. So I was with him and a couple of other people, and we were going like, let's go to Borley Rectory. Let's go to Borley Rectory. Okay. And so we jumped in an old beat up car. We went to this place, the Borley Rectory. So we drove there. We parked outside. It's like midnight, so it's pitch black. You can't see anything. But you know what I did? I got this old monk outfit. So like a brown thing you just put on with a hood. Okay. And I hid it in my coat. And I'm just like, supposedly there's something that happens here. So if you three go off in that direction, I'm just going to take a quick look around this corner here. And of course, when they went, I slipped this thing on, put it on. And as they come walking around the car, I just walked in a straight line and all you could hear was mayhem, screams and shouts. And I had to take it off and say, hey, it's me. Yes, I was that devious. I was that one person that would do that. And yes, that was a great memory. It was a great memory. Yeah, I do miss him. He was a good chap. Good chap. Yeah, so that was a fun time. Good memories. So yes, so that was my day at the Borley Rectory. And pretty much we didn't really see anything there, but we jumped and messed around a little bit. I was in my 20s, so we're messing around. And then we just came home and laughed about it for many years onwards. But it was fun. It's a good. And I think that's those things like that are so important in life, to be able to recall that from your friends, your family, people you have the connection with, that maybe they're not here anymore, that you can go back in time and recall these things, and they exist for as long as you do. Good evening, Professor Shadow. Oh, Tubby is on. Good evening. Hope you are well. I am well. Very well. We were just saying how I had to take, we went trick-or-treating. So, did I miss somebody? Big up, Professor. Love the comment. Thank you, my friend. Frank, I really appreciate it. Appreciate the comment. And stick with it. We got plenty coming your way. Plenty more coming. Is that Brannon? Brannon, is it? Brannon Harries. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, so as I was saying, I took Kyra and a couple of her friends. They went trick-or-treating. Of course, I am so overly protective. I won't let her go anywhere. So anyway, they're trick-or-treating, and then they sort of went down this way, and they're a lot faster than me, and disappeared just for a few minutes. And so I'm standing on the corner. I've got this big cape and a top hat. So like I'm either Dracula or Jack the Ripper or somebody standing there on the corner of this road. Parents with their kids are walking past, and they keep looking at me going, "Oh, that's spooky. Is what's happening here? Is he going to do something?" So they either thought I was a weirdo or I was some type of decoration. So I'm like, "Come on, hurry up and come back down that road." But yes, it was definitely an interesting time. And from then I said, "Make sure you wait for me. Don't just leave me stranded." But it was a good time. Good times. That was okay. It wasn't as busy this year, I must admit. We live on this estate. Normally they go crazy with Halloween, but it wasn't overly crazy this year. That was a little bit quieter than usual. A little bit quieter than usual, but it was okay. She got plenty of sweets, candy. Too much. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the tale of my Borley Rectory excursion. That was fun. So fun. So fun. We always said, one day we'll go back. We'll go back and do something there. We never did. I don't think there's much there. I think the church is still there. There's not much there now. But how do we go into this? Oh, yes, I was watching a movie called The Borley Rectory last night. I watched about 10 minutes. I don't even think I watched 10 minutes. It's like, as soon as I put it on, within 5-10 minutes, I was asleep. I was out. So it was, if you can't sleep, I'm not saying it's a boring movie or anything like that, but for me, I must have been tired. I might give it another try tonight. Have a try tonight. The Borley Rectory, 2025. We'll give it a shot. So who we got left? Who's left on this live right now? Do we have enough people to continue? Have we got enough people on here to continue? Give me a shout if you're still watching so that I know I can continue on here. Maybe everyone's gone home. I visited a haunted house attraction here in Texas and then ate authentic Italian dinner at Olive Garden. Nice. I follow someone on YouTube. It's like a vlogger. And he was going around where they live, showing their haunted houses and stuff. That was pretty cool. They look pretty good, I must admit. I'm going to have to go over. I think I'll go over at the wrong time every year. We had someone on here from Florida, Joy. Joy was from Florida. She's on here. I'm always there at the wrong time. I need to go at Halloween. I've never been there at Halloween. We went there in August. Once for pretty much all of August. It was nice and hot, and we did the Disney Halloween thing. That was fun. That was fun. But I need to go. Maybe I did 2026. Yeah, because we want to see how much we've built the brand in 26, so we can see if we can do something over as a meetup somewhere. That'd be interesting. I'm here, Professor. Yes, I see you, my friend. Shelley's here. Jeanette's here. Welcome. Well, not welcome. Thank you for staying. Thank you. Sometimes the counter, so you've got a little, when you go live, you get a little counter up in the corner here, and sometimes it says 0. Sometimes it says 0. And you're like, hang on, is anyone watching? Do I need to stay on talking? Is anyone listening? But yes. Oh, actually, if you hover over it, it tells you, I didn't know this. If you hover over it, it tells you where people are watching from. Nice. Or what platform. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Oh, it tells you who's, oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just discovering new things as we go. That's pretty cool. Yes, so let's get back on track. Don't forget, I am releasing. Here's something I need you to do for me. Make sure when you see one of the videos come out, stories come out, if possible, I know everyone's so busy, but if you want to rewatch them, for example, when the Crimson Dawn comes out, if you could watch some of it, like it, comment, that would really help me. Really helps me. Right now, YouTube for me has really gone down. A lot of people are saying YouTube numbers are down everywhere for some reason. I don't know why. But for me, they're really down. Maybe because I've obviously got focusing a bit on Facebook as well. But they're really down for me at the minute. So if you do see a new story, tale, video come out from Professor Shadow on YouTube, if you could, it would really help me. If you went on said video, watch some minutes of it, or leave it on in the background if you've seen it before, but comment and like it. That helps me a lot. Don't forget to head over to my school platform. Head over to school platform and join me there, because I'm going to be going on there more regular in there, because I like the platform. It's really good. It's like having your own. So whereas someone like Facebook or YouTube, they have their where you can talk, but it's not like, remember the old, I don't know if you remember the old forums where you could chat with each other and send each other messages. So that's what school's like, and I'm really enjoying that. So don't forget, if you're not on there, if you want to connect, maybe you don't want to connect, maybe you don't want to have the catalog or connect. If you do, head over there. The link is in the pin post, Facebook, or just go to my description in YouTube, and you can head straight there, click join, and once I approve, you're in free. You don't need nothing. You don't need to present something. You don't need a key. You just got to walk in. Because I'm going to be sharing stuff I don't share anywhere else in there, because I want to make this my main connection forum. So make sure you're over there. And just turned it off. I'm going to share this with you as well. I love this picture so much. If you're on Facebook, I updated my Facebook banner. Look at that. That is so good. That is so good. Love that picture so much. I love this picture. Love that picture. And have you seen the video I did? This video is ultra. I'm going to share this. Oh, I keep pressing wrong buttons. Good job I just didn't turn the feed off. I'm going to share this anyway. Look at this. Look. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let's make it even bigger. So that. So, I had to train as an actor to create this piece, and had to go down in my dungeon and met a couple of people in there. One was a count, one was a furry friend, and there was a couple of people that didn't really respond to me very well, sort of ignored me quite a bit. But anyway, let's move to that bit. Yeah. And and so I had to go back down in this dungeon, which was pretty cool. Had to go into this dungeon, walk around. That was pretty good. Of course, it was done on AI, so I should have just said not. It's not said that, right? But yes, what you can do now is incredible. And like I say, just had this amazing brainwave last night watching this movie. I had this brainwave of this character. I want to bring this character to life. I want to bring them into the Shadowverse, if you like, into the entire universe of Professor Shadow. And I was using what I used there to create me in a dungeon, and I'm making the first part of the movie using that. I watched it's a bit glitchy some places, but it's coming out all right. I'm quite happy with it so far. So I'm going to keep going with it and just keep pushing it and see where we get. See where we get with it. I like it. I like the story I'm creating. I like the way that the atmosphere is going. It's got to be, for me, it's the atmosphere, the story, the film. Sometimes they drag. I watched the video, the Conjuring Last Rites. Some good bits, but it did drag quite a bit. This is why we were dressed so smart last Sunday. Yes, absolutely. I hired a dungeon and I went in there and met some monsters. Absolutely. Yeah, but I really, what else did I do? I forgot to tell you this. I also updated the website. So I've been busy with this amazing picture. Yeah, there we go. Also updated the website. Put that one, yeah. So if you've not been to my website yet, go give that a look. ProfessorShadow.com. Pretty easy to go and see. Nice images on there. Of course, you can head straight here. Oh, and go straight in. Boom. We've got no one waiting to come in here. Actually, I don't think I uploaded for you guys. So I'm drinking my coffee. I haven't had a chance. So I have to drink this later. I haven't had a chance to drink it yet. Like I said, just like literally 5 or 10 minutes before this call, before 7 o'clock, I was working on my project. I get pretty involved with what I'm doing. And it was literally 10:02, and I needed a drink. I needed to sort a couple of bits out. I needed to get my drink. I was just having a chance to do anything. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that, John. It does help. It does help. Obviously, likes help. So if you're just liking, that's helping me. But when you comment, it shows YouTube that people are taking the time. They're so engrossed, they're so involved that they make a comment, which is great. Which is why when you get like bad comments as well. So if you've got a bad comment, please put it on there. I don't mind, because it actually helps me. People don't realize that. They're probably like, oh, I don't like what you're saying. I'm going to on the keyboard and write a whole essay about how bad it is and terrible. And you don't realize that you just helped me. Thank you very much. Okay, Shadow family, out for the night. Take care. I'll see you all next week. Yes, we will. We'll see you there. Until next Sunday. Nice. Be safe out there in the shadows, of course. It's not really safe here at the minute. We got some issues going on in UK. Some issues going on. And it's getting a little bit too close to home. A little bit too close to home. But hopefully our amazing government, who are so vested in what we want to do, will be on the case. They're so proficient in what they do. Anyway. Well, on that note, as everyone's heading off, friends, Professor Shadow is going to head off right now and sit and enjoy my vitamin C drink. I'm not going to continue. I need to turn this computer off now. I know if I sit and put the program to have a look at that, what I'm working on, I will be on here until goodness knows when. So I'm going to come off here, put my feet up, and enjoy my vitamin C drink. So, friends, thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, I'll be back next week. If you have the opportunity, don't forget to like, comment will be really helpful. And don't forget to head over to my community. I will see you on the inside in there. It's free. Don't worry about that. It's free to come in. And I'm busy. And I need some people in there that know the brand, because I'm sure I'm missing some videos in the werewolf one. So if you know the stories, head over and let me know if I'm missing anything. That'd be a great help as well. Okay, friends, thank you for watching. Professor Shadow here, signing off. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. Thank you, my friends.